sleep now. You will be missed and cherished. Hello, my name is Joe is Cool. Sorry about that. I was just saying goodbye to my lover. So, it's been a while, right? I haven't made a YouTube video in a minute. But Halloween season is coming up, and I fucking love Halloween. So, we're going to be analyzing every week this week. I just said every week this week. Come on, Joe. Your first video back in a while, and you screw it up. Oh, come on. A couple horror movies. This week we're doing some of the classics. Creature of the Black Lagoon, The Wolfman, and The Thing from Another World. I look forward to getting into all of this with you fine people, and let's just hop into the studio. Hey, welcome to the studio where we're going to be analyzing a little bit of Cum. Classic Universal monsters. Sorry. Let's get into it. Alright guys, one of my favorite old school horror movies, Creature of the Black Lagoon. Phenomenal movie. Basically, what happens is a group of scientists find the freaking claw of the gill man and one of his fellow species. So they go to try to find the rest of this fossil. They can't. They realize that it must have washed downriver, and they were right about that, but what they don't realize is that there's a freaking creature in the Black Lagoon. And that sucks, dude. That really fucking sucks because everybody starts dying. We have a 5 kill count on this one, and the deaths are pretty fun. The creature will grab your face, and with its claws and with its strength, I'm presuming that it crushes the skull a bit, you know, and then claws up your face real good. I also just wanted to throw in, there's more deaths than just the claw on the face. People get thrown overboard, he gets set on fire, and the creature gets shot. My favorite are just where it grabs your fucking face, breaks your neck, breaks your head. Good stuff. So I love that the creature is in this film a lot. You don't get that with a lot of monster movies. And the way that he swims around is amazing. I love how he, like, contorts his body in this fishy way, dude. It's really fun. So Rico Browning would play the creature while swimming in the water, and then Ben Champman would play it doing the scenes on land. It's kind of funny. Basically, the creature just really wants some pussy, man. I'm not gonna lie. That's how a lot of these things go. Kill the men, take the women to your little cave to have creature babies with. I tried to find what they did with this suit. I was assuming that they like put it in a museum or something. But no, Universal just threw it out, and then a janitor came along and took it for a Halloween costume for his son. And I think that's fucking awesome. I hope that that kid had a really fun time on Halloween that year. Overall, I think that I'm going to give this movie a 8 out of 10. What do you think about it? Alright, now we have to talk about The Wolfman. This movie took it out of me when I watched it. I think I'm going to offend some people when I talk about this movie. I did not like it. I'm sorry. What happens in the movie is that a man's brother dies, and he moves back in with his father, who owns a telescope, and he uses this telescope to look through it and see a jewelry shop with a beautiful woman.
What I'm really looking for is something half-moon shaped with spangles on it, golden.
Oh, I'm sorry. We haven't any like that just now.
Oh, yes, you have. Don't you remember? On your dressing table up in your room.
So he goes down there to hit on this woman, and he asks her on a date. She says no a bunch of times. Let's get a count of how many times she says no.
No. No. No.
Fine, I'll be here at 8.
Dude, no means no. Leave her alone. But he doesn't. He buys a cane, brings it back to his place. He wears it out to go follow this girl. He shows up after the woman says she did not want to go out on a date with him. And they go to get their fortunes read by some Romanian people. They say a different word in this movie. I am not going to use that word. And basically, they get attacked by a werewolf. And this is where we get our first kill. We have 4 kills in this movie, and they're all kind of fucking lame. They get their throat ripped out by a werewolf. And they get beaten with a cane. And then they get their throat ripped out by a werewolf again. And then they get beaten with a cane again. In the wolf attack, the man gets bit and he becomes a werewolf. And so it leads on and on where they show the transformation, and I was fucking so disappointed with this. I love werewolf shit. Let's take American Werewolf in London for an example. The werewolf scene where it's practical, it looks like he's going through so much pain. It looks phenomenal, right? In this movie, they just show him where his feet turn hairy. I get it, it's an old movie, but I feel like they could have done something better than that. Also, the costume is not great. I just gotta say it, it just looks like a man in an afro with teeth and hairy legs. All in all, movie gets a 3 out of 10. Just for it kind of pioneering some stuff. So the Wolfman sucked, but The Thing from Another World, that was my shit. That movie fucking slaps. I got this bitch from Walmart, dude. I watched this movie for the first time a couple days ago. I've always liked John Carpenter's The Thing, so I was like, definitely gotta watch this original one. The premise of it is that Arctic researchers find a crashed spaceship and they try to blow it up. They can't, but they find a 8-foot tall man being thing and they carve him out of some ice and they take it back with them. The ice thaws out because some idiot put a heated blanket over it. And the creature gets out and starts attacking dogs and a couple people. What I really like about this movie is basically the creature is just a vegetable man. He's a big fucking strong carrot or something. And so because of that, bullets can't hurt him, fire can't hurt him. And the only thing that can kill him would be electricity. And that's what they do. They set up some wires and shit underneath some floorboards. And they shock the shit out of him until he's a pile of ashes. While I was watching this, it made me think that since he's just basically a giant plant that is sentient, it makes me think that where he comes from, everything evolved swapped. Like there's fleshy plants and vegetable animals. And I love the thought of just like some hellscape where it's just like pale skin everywhere and these beings are eating it and fucking sucking the juices out of these flesh plants. And the way he reproduces is sweet. So he's basically asexual, which means he's just plants seeds of himself everywhere. And these dumbass scientists plant one of these seeds and it sprouts a little freaking pulsating, vibrating thing that has a heartbeat and it has a bunch of little tendrils coming off of it. I don't know if tendrils is the right word. These little bulbs. It's little fucking sacks of fleshy vegetable. All in all, I think I'm going to give this movie a 8.5 out of 10. Let's go! And yeah, guys, that's all we have for the first week of Halloween. I'm so excited to get into this world of spooky fun shit. Join me next week for Zombie Week. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please give me a subscribe. That's all I ask of you. Give me a like. Comment down below what your favorite old school horror movie is.